Hello. I almost said good morning. It's not good morning, but hello. Welcome to the Project Pal. My name is Gunnildur. I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland. This is my podcast, vlog, chat type of thing. I still don't know what to call this thing. It's been almost 2 years. I have no idea. We'll talk mainly about knitting, crocheting, anything fiber related, yarn, fibers, those things. Called it Project Pal because I have projects there and pals and I just keep adding to them. And didn't post anything last weekend because I was lazy. That's lazy. I think I was just tired last weekend. Listen. So I work a day job. My day job is like 8 to 4. The week before last, right? Yeah. I volunteered to work. I ended up working. I was 10 hours that Friday. So that's very unusual for me. I had also volunteered to show up for work on Saturday morning that weekend for like 2 hours or so to teach the kids how to bake. And that was enough for me, for my entire brain to just go, I didn't know what day it was. So all of Saturday was just like basically a no-show. Sunday, I didn't realize it was actually a Sunday until basically Monday morning. I was like, well, that weekend didn't go very well. And this weekend, I just got out of my pajamas. It is 7:30. We've had dinner. I've been wearing the same pajamas since Friday night. I didn't have a shower until around 5:30 this afternoon. In my defense though, I've been relaxing like nobody's business. It's been very nice. So also this last week, first proper like pre-winter symptoms. That's what I'm gonna call it. PBS. So we had the first proper like snow and cold and freezing this last week. And the upcoming week is actually gonna be warm, according to the forecast. Oh, what else? Well, I haven't finished the bag. I'm literally at 8 rounds. I am 8 rounds away from finishing. I finished one half. Just need to do the entire stitching thing. Like stitch this down and stitch the bottom. 8 rounds. I just need to do 8 rounds and do the sewing and the band. And then this is done. And look, it's so pretty. Well, you could see it better if I, had daylight instead of my computer monitor. I'm using my computer monitor so you can see the colors. Computers are useful. And as for the lopapesa that I am making out of band, it is going a little bit. Last Thursday was the first time that we, in a couple of weeks, like 6 weeks, I think. Was 6? Was it 6? Somewhere between 5 and 6 weeks that we actually managed to show up at meet up at the coffee shop, because the owner has been taking a long dessert vacation, and she and her husband, they came back so relaxed. It's like they know how to take a vacation. I'm like, I'm so happy for them. But yeah, so the sweater, I have like 20 rounds to go. Like, I am literally, at this point. Look at those colors. I love them. they're not exactly the same as in the original pattern. Don't care. I do have those colors as well. Like, I can make this again. And hopefully next time I won't be making this like accidental bubbly effect, but this I'm really happy with it. And also I will probably be making this I cast on, and I've been making this in the medium. It's really big though. It's like really big. So I'm next time when I feel like doing the second one, I'll probably be making it in the small. But I'm really happy with this. So, but I really do want to finish it because there are so many other projects that I want to get started on. But my brain is not braining at home. But yeah, there are so many things I want to be working on. Oh, another thing. Yeah, not knitting related, but funny news nonetheless. So from my eastern part of Iceland, I live in the eastern fjords. First time in a long time. My mother, who recently, she actually turned 81 yesterday. I'm a year away from being the age that she was when she had me. Imagine. Anyway, and I'm not her youngest. I have a sister who is a year younger than I am. So my mother was 42 when she had her last child. Wow, woman. But yeah, she was trying to remember when the last time. So it's last bit. I am all over the place. So a tourist in. Oh, I forgot to turn on my tablet because I really need to have a map to show you, because I cannot expect anyone who is not Icelandic to know where the places are that I'm talking about. But there was this what's the announcement? No, that's not the right word. Report. Yes, a tourist traveling in an area not that far away from me, like is in the eastern part of Iceland, not in the fjords, but in the eastern part, around the Midlist part, actually reported to the police that they had seen 2 polar bears. And anyone who knows anything about the biggest and deadliest predators on planet Earth knows that that is not the cute cuddly teddy bear that you would ever want to meet. I never want to meet a polar bear, like ever. I would be dead. Like, there's no fancy glimmer, no like nature is scary, and polar bears in particular terrifying. So just the thought that there might be polar bears in the area, not in my immediate area, but like anywhere near, I'm like, no. But yeah, they did send. Well, so my little tablet is insisting that we've got that we've got 4 degrees Celsius in plus. I'm like, it's rather cold. Let's see, can I find? Thank you. Go. But yeah, the Coast Guard sent out a helicopter. They went to look for it because, like, hello. Yes, hello. Not only might there be 1 super predator, there might be 2, but they didn't find any. That doesn't mean that there isn't any. So I really hope that. Shush! Goodness, can you tell I'm turning it on for the first time in days. Good limit. Use you. Ooh. Kinda, but I'm not sure where exactly. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. So it's not quite Snæfell, but it's in this area, right? So if I pull this back a little bit, around this area. So, and that's like quite a bit away, but still, just the idea of there possibly, maybe, potentially being those kind of animals. I just no. So I really hope there isn't anyone in the area. But again, they did go and check. They had like the helicopter, they had drones, they didn't find any. But yeah, that doesn't. It might have been sheep. Hopefully, I really hope it was just sheep. But yeah. So polar bears in the eastern part of Iceland are really rare. Usually you get them around like the western fjords, which is like closer to Greenland. So if they manage to make landfall somewhere and then wander, like, that's a bit terrifying. So I'm gonna stay at home. And another big news is that our current Prime Minister decided that we need to hold an election next month. We're gonna have a winter election for Alþingi because his second run at office and he still cannot hold things together. They couldn't last. So our former Prime Minister, Katrín Jakobsdóttir, well, she was running for president this spring? Summer. Wait, yeah. It was a really warm, nice day when we were like, casting votes, so I think it was in the spring. I have no memory. And because she decided to run for president, she decided, I cannot be running for president and be Prime Minister at the same time. That doesn't make sense. So she, I think the word is abdicate. So she stepped down, and then Bjarni Benediktsson stepped up, or anyway, his second merry-go-round, and again, like last time, he couldn't hold it together. Like it exploded. So he's definitely not the most favorite person in Iceland right now. It's like, at least not for me. I'm not gonna speak for every single Icelander. Like, that's not gonna happen. But seriously, winter elections just suck. But yeah, so I'm trying not to be, I don't know. After I noticed it today when we were having dinner, so I got COVID in the beginning of September, lost out 2 weeks. So it's been a month. And I've been noticing that after I had COVID, I've been getting way more frequent headaches. So that doesn't help my 2 brain cells working. It's nothing serious, it's just annoying. Getting more frequently. But I'm sticking I'm keeping to like fresh air, drinking a lot of water. So that's should be helping. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just amazed. Like this is usually around the time that I'm done filming. Like I'm a little. I feel like I kind of need to be a little bit more harder on myself because I was doing really well last year at keeping this, because this actually keeps me focused, and I feel like it, making these videos is what I'm talking about. And every week making these videos not only helps me to keep focused, it helps me keep accountable for what I'm doing. And I kind of feel like I'm starting to avoid that. I'm noticing a kind of avoidant behavior, and I'm like, no, we can't let ourselves get away with that. So yeah, I think I need to be a little bit harder on myself, because this is fun, and making these videos helps me be accountable. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know where I am, but yeah, maybe a little bit disappointed in myself because I haven't been doing the things that I want to be doing, because my brain just decided not to brain. Like I'm managing to do daily tasks and doing well at work. I'm talking to people. I'm being holding conversation, but I feel like I'm not doing as well in doing the things that keep me enriched, like knitting, crocheting, reading. I'm doing the writing, but I'm not really doing creative writing. So I really kind of need to look into that. Speaking of creative, listen, before the battery died, I charged it yesterday. I know I charged it, and it's up on the last. Like, be annoying. The cute thing. The cute little kids that I've been talking about on and off for the past months, who live, with their parents in the apartment below us. So 2 of the kids, with 2 friends, showed up around 4-ish in the afternoon, and they knocked on the door and asked if I listened to music. Well, they asked my mother first, and she was like, I don't know what exactly you're asking, so I'm gonna get Gunildur, and I'm like, so they asked me if I listened to music. I'm like, yes. And they had this cute little tablet, like probably like the same size as mine, and they play Chicken Wing and the little dance. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna. Like just that. And they were so cute. Cuteness overdose. Life is good. Life is so good. But yeah, I think my camera is telling me that I need to stop yattering. And I didn't even yatter for like 20 minutes. It's only been like 18. So, the goal of this week is, not only am I going to finish the bag, I really, really want to finish the sweater as well. Which I've been talking about for way too long. I also need to, for my own sake, continue with the reading. I need to be a little hard on myself, because it brings me joy. So, today's goal, go to sleep. This week's goal, finish the bag, finish the sweater, finish 1 book. That's it. And play Sims. I haven't really played The Sims. So this chaotic little catch up. This has been a really weird day. Like, it took me way too long to get out of my pajamas. But I did get a lot of rest. So yeah, hopefully I will see you again next weekend. Probably gonna put it on the schedule. So we'll see where my brain is at next week. Oh, it's gonna be so funny to see that. But again, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully catch you next weekend. We'll see what I get done, what I will remember to do, and I'll see you later. Okay, take care. Bless, bless.